Today we're trying something we have never done before, becoming vendors at a card convention. We have truly no idea what to expect, so we're bringing the entire crew and a ton of cards to sell. But we're not just planning on selling today. Chase is bringing a fanny pack full of cash to buy a bunch of cards, and maybe along the way, he'll find some stuff for his collection as well.
We've spent probably like 6, 7, 8 times more than we've made.
We just pulled up to the mall for our first vendor experience, and I am feeling like an imposter. This is not what we do. This is, I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea if we're prepared at all.
I feel like we have a lot of stuff.
We got a lot of stuff, but I don't know. Did we bring the right stuff?
That's a better question.
Is anybody gonna want what we have? I mean, we're pretty packed back there.
Yeah, and Alpal has more.
Should we have priced everything? I'm just kidding. We did do that. All right, we did do that.
Alpal, how are you feeling?
I don't know. I have no idea.
How do you think it's gonna go?
I have no idea.
Me too.
How much do you think we're gonna do in sales?
Let's get the official predictions.
Okay, in sales?
Yes.
$6,000.
Not Price is Right rules, genuine close.
Sales, I think we're gonna do like 2,500.
I'm gonna say 5,500, Nolan.
I'll go high. I'll go 7.
Okay.
7,000 or 700?
Dollars.
$7.
Okay, how much do you think we're gonna buy?
More than we sell.
We're officially fully set up, so you got the little Pokeball section, which I think looks pretty nice. Some cards back here, lower end stuff. And then our 2 cases are full with the games. A few cards to sprinkle in. We filled a case full of slabs. There's some decent stuff in there. That's the best card right there. And a PSA 8.
I call that more than decent, personally, but
it's a really decent card. And then you got the booster box section, some random stuff, a bunch of ETBs, which a lot of people have been looking at, which is encouraging. And then back here is some random stuff, the big stuff.
you know, I was a little worried about filling out the tables, but
that wasn't a problem, apparently.
I'm happy with how everything turned out. I feel good about it.
I feel good about it. So hopefully it goes well for us. It just happened. First sale of the day, Ben just swung by and said, hey, I'm interested in those. You got any wiggle if I buy the pair? I said $960. He said, deal. My man made it easy.
I tried to.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
We started the day off on a high note with a few good sales. But what surprised us were all the video games for sale at this convention. And to start, we didn't even need to leave our table to find them.
Has it got the game in there?
Yeah, it has everything. It's complete.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's just 5 to 10,000 made.
Dang. I'll be honest, I didn't expect this to be the first thing we could potentially buy. Any idea what you're looking to get?
I'm assuming somewhere in the like 5 to 600.
5, 6. I'm definitely interested, yeah. I mean, so I think what I would offer is like 380 cash, 480 trade.
Okay. On anything trade-wise?
Yeah.
I take 40 for this, and then we can figure that out.
Okay. Well, let's shake on 480 trade for that. Sweet. First trade. All right. All right, and then we got Buster Bros Complete, which is a very uncommon game. I would offer probably 225.
Okay. I might hold off on that for now.
Okay.
But I'm definitely good to do the GameCube.
Okay.
I
480 trade.
What you're more interested in. I figured I'd just bring it since I had it in the box.
Yeah, man. This is right up my alley, so that's perfect. Yeah, Pokemon trading card game, classic. Gotta love it. Any idea what you want to get?
Man, I was wanting to start at like 150.
Okay, pretty nice screen there. So this is just basically a full-on modded RetroPixel USB-C charging, and it plays Game Boy games, size of a Game Boy Color. Pretty sick. He's asking 150, and there's also this.
Not ripped.
These we just don't do very well on, and I don't need it for personal, so I'll pass on that. But this, can you get to like 135? Let's shake on it. Thank you, brother. Okay, so we sealed the deal on this with Pokemon trading card game for 135.
With 2 video game buys back to back, we realized we needed to step aside from our table and check out the other vendors at this convention. Mostly to make sure we're not missing out on any deals, but also to see if we can learn anything from the other booths here.
Okay, so I saw that from afar. Jungle Green N64. Honestly, that might be better than the one in my collection. So this is Jeremy from Gauntlet Hobbies. I met him last time, and he was my favorite vendor last time. So he gave my kids free stuff, which was incredibly kind. The Jungle Green, could I look at it?
You have to look.
I have to look at it, man.
How clean this thing is.
I won't believe it. Okay, that's what I like to hear. Well, the box is pretty nice already.
Box is okay.
Yeah, I mean,
right. It's got some scuffs on the back, but it displays well.
Yep.
Still got the KB Toys sticker.
Nice.
Right.
$99.99 back in the day.
It is missing the manuals, unfortunately.
Okay.
But
wow. Yeah, that's where it shines. Oh, dang. It's almost like the controller's never been used.
I don't think it has been.
It's got the blue baggie on it. Twist tie still there. You can tell the joystick is definitely a 10 out of 10. Console's clean. Expansion pack in there.
We added, it was missing a power supply, so we added, and it is an original power supply.
Okay.
It had the cables with it, it had the original and this, and the memory pack was in it too already.
Beautiful.
So when I walked through the door at the store, I was like,
yes.
Seriously?
Well, I definitely got it. I'm not even gonna. I gotta have it at $400.
Cool.
No doubt.
Man.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. So one of the questions I have is, what is a card convention like this like? Small town. We're at Lakeview Square Mall in Battle Creek, Michigan.
We were here a few months ago, and this entire area was empty. Remember? It's
Yeah.
Like it's the dead mall.
Yeah, it is.
The most
Every
people
store
that
in
have
here
ever
is
been
closed.
here.
Every store, pretty much.
Chase, like after kind of looking around at some of the booths, do you feel like we did a good job setting up?
I feel okay about it. The one thing we're definitely missing is like, 2-row boxes of cards for people to go through.
Yeah.
We didn't have enough time to price that kind of stuff. But I notice a lot of foot traffic going through those boxes. That's like a draw.
Yeah.
But I feel good as far as sealed goes. Our booth stands out. Like,
there's so many people.
There it is. It
that
stands out a little bit.
Also, we have like a prime spot. I love this spot.
I'm thankful for that spot for sure. But it goes all the way back there. There's cards here. It looks like it's mostly Pokemon, but there's definitely some sports card people too.
Yeah.
See, this makes me feel a little insecure about our booth. They got a good sealed setup. Lots of shelves. We could have done that.
Yeah.
Right? We only brought one shelf, one table. There's Savannah. Something that people are doing is like they have their like a link tree with all of their forms of payment that they accept on a big poster. That's super smart. I've already felt a little overwhelmed trying to buy and sell just in the small capacity we have before the show's really even started. So I feel for Alpal and Matty Boy and Nolan because you and I, Sky, are going to have to leave shortly for a number of hours.
Chase.
Yep.
What is this place right here?
That's ATN's.
Why is
I worked
that
there for
place
2.5
special?
years. It's gone now. That's crazy. That's a weird feeling. I spent 2.5 years eating pretzels every single day.
Right there.
While working there. Well, it's 3 hours later, and I am back. Alpal, what in the snot has happened?
So we've spent probably like 6, 7, 8 times more than we've made.
Is that bad?
I think that's exactly what we wanted to happen.
It's true. We did want to buy a lot. It is true.
So we have bought like a bunch of little deals, but this deal actually happened out in the parking lot. Took like 45 minutes. Guy drove 9 hours to trade this in with us from all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. And we spent tens of thousands of dollars on the stuff in these bins.
Oh, dang.
And I mean, these are all
Blooming Waters.
That whole bin is Blooming Waters.
Pokemon 151.
So
that's some good stuff.
That's some good stuff there. This bin here is extremely juicy. I think we'll go into more detail, but we can just highlight.
Oh my gosh.
Highlight these real quick. We picked all these up. This is a Japanese exclusive.
That's cool.
Promo. That's
a 10.
Yeah, and these are all 10s.
I mean, you glossed over the 151 Charizard right there.
Well, yeah, obviously this is the biggest card right there.
That's like a $1,700 card right now.
And you also got the Blastoise.
Love those cards.
And the Venusaur there,
really like
both in the
Venusaur.
BSA 10s.
Man.
Really awesome cards. And there's a ton more in here. Like this is a random video game item, but
yes.
there we go, there's that. I mean, that's a heavy right there.
I thought the GameCube was going to be the buy of the day.
Definitely not. Definitely not. And you can open that bin.
Okay.
Right there, if you can get it open.
More.
A duplicate bin.
Oh my gosh.
And then we have this, which I'm pretty sure I told him this is going to stay in your PC. Or no, not this. No, not this. Sorry.
Okay.
Because I think you have this, right?
This is Pokemon Center? I actually don't know if I do.
Okay, that's cool then. I don't recognize like the red box.
Yeah, I don't.
I know you
I don't
have-
think I have it, to be honest.
Okay, well that's really cool.
That might
I didn't
be a
know
personal
that.
collection item there.
Okay, so another personal collection item. I think
I do not have that yet.
Destiny Rivals booster box.
Heck yeah.
And if you would like,
Love that set.
more for your collection, okay, it's down there. But that is a sealed case of Destiny Rivals booster boxes.
Oh my. What was that 6, 8?
I think there's 6.
Maybe 6 booster boxes?
6 in the case, I think. So if you want more, they're there. There's more Destiny Rivals, ETBs,
Goodness.
some Paradox Rift booster boxes, and Scarlet Violet. We've already put a few on the table, priced them out, so we'll see if those sell. More in these
This
bins
was all part
as
of it
well.
too? Oh wow.
All
This is
50,
151 heavy.
151 booster bundles, mini tins, Japanese. I think are these booster boxes?
Yeah.
Because the packs are a lot smaller. Mm-hmm. So these are Japanese booster boxes.
Dang.
And then you got one more bin down here of more dining room stuff, And then just a lot of packs. I love this UPC.
Great box.
If you've never opened one, there's such a full product. The display is great. The products in there are great. So that's fun.
Wow.
And then just even an Ascended Heroes ETB in there. We should probably get that out on the table.
Honestly, yeah, a lot of the stuff we could just sell today.
I think most of this bin will probably get out on the table real quick.
Yeah.
And then actually there's even one more box here. I don't even remember what's in here, to be honest. People just say, would you do this on this? And I go, yes. I don't even actually look anymore, but this is just a case of Blooming Waters 151. So, like I said, we paid tens of thousands of dollars
For just this
for just
one
this
deal.
stuff. So we are certainly going to go home with more than we came here with. But
Unless the next 3 hours get real interesting.
that would be wild because these people's wallets would have to just empty.
It could happen.
But it could happen.
But I am considering emptying my wallet at a bunch of these other booths too, so
Please
I'm not
do so.
helping the cause of going home with less. Our goal is to go home with a lot.
Yes. I did just empty your wallet quite a bit, so
Yeah, you are fired, but it's been good.
this is how I wanted to go out. I get all this 151 to take home, and it's great.
You're just gonna take it with you. Well, just got a potential lead on somebody that might want to spend a few grand later in the show. Really nice guy. He's a vendor down yonder. But I want to do some shopping. I want to look for some e-readers for my collection. I want to look for just some cool, interesting, fun singles that we can sell and whatnot. We've really wanted to sell more, but we just haven't been able to get the singles that we need. So those are kind of my main missions, and they're going to hold down the fort here. So let's get out there and see if we can buy some stuff. So this is the Gauntlet Hobbies vendor who I bought the Jungle Green N64 from earlier. And we're gonna go to his store someday. Can't wait. Really nice guy, Jeremy. I've been telling Brother Dave about how we need to go here, but I wanna see what else, if he has cards or anything else I might buy. What are you selling these guys for?
They're 160.
Nice. I just mentioned to the people that you have a shop.
I do.
It's in Angola, Indiana, right?
Angola, Indiana.
And it's what we need
It's
to
a
come
huge,
to.
huge town. 9,000 people, 30,000 in the county.
Yep.
But beautiful downtown area. It's always is like rated one of the top downtown, like small town
Dude, I love
in
Angola.
America.
Yeah.
I come from big town living, and I love small town living.
Well, if you're anywhere near Angola within, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, sounds like it's a worthwhile venture. We're gonna make it down there, hopefully maybe next month. But
Here's a couple I traded for today.
look at that.
Castlevania 4 and Contra 3.
Great titles.
Absolute bangers.
Yep. We got a nice little SNES pile right here. Let's see, Shadow the Hedgehog. You got any wiggle on these guys?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So for the pair here, could you get to like 80?
Yep.
Okay, beautiful. And then here, can you get to 45?
Do 50, 80 and 50.
Lock it in 130 there.
it's
If you
just-
can find a way to get to 200, that'd be better. How about 200 with that?
Sure.
Okay.
That'll work. That'll work.
Sweet.
Let's do it.
Lock it in. Thank you.
Perfect.
$200. The deal is sealed. I went out looking for cards. I bought games, but it's all about the games. Pokemon cards are crazy. This is a crazy case right here. Like, Gengar's going up to like 20, you say 17 to 20,000. Then you got some Gold Stars that are Rayquaza, 9K for a PSA 4. Charizard from Skyridge. Some beautiful cards. I love that. I mean, when I talk about e-reader, this is what I'm talking about. You could swipe it on the e-reader back in the day for the GBA. And I love the artwork on these things. Just crazy what some of the prices are on it. Somebody just came to the barn. They wanted us to sign a 151 CATRP, but we didn't have one. And that feels wrong because we're CATRP.
Chase after the right price.
I mean, we gotta have it, right? So I'm definitely gonna take that one. You don't have any more.
I don't.
Okay, all right.
We got here?
Salamence EX from Delta Species. I love the look of the card. Taking kind of a look at condition. Great looking card. It's got some wear. I'm like, I want to collect them all. Condition I care about a little, not a ton. So it's probably not quite up to what the condition I'm looking for, so I'll probably pass. But we're gonna get Brother Dave's son a Charizard card, and we're getting the Caterpie from 151 for 20 bucks. Come on, somebody. We gotta love it. I actually kind of like this, like, vintage Pokemon packs. You can weigh them, whether they're light or heavy. Heavy is a hollow, light is not. And I like that it's just very clear what the weights are. I like that you're doing that. I haven't seen anything I can't live without. So I found my first e-reader that I'm very interested in, and it is of my favorite Pokemon, Tyranitar. It's right here. It's over $400 marked, but I definitely want to look at it. So let's see if we can make something happen. Any chance I could look at the Tyranitar? I love that card. It's my favorite Pokemon too. Yeah, it's got a great swirl right there too.
Yeah, the swirl is
That is sick.
And it takes up a lot of the cards. Like usually it's like tougher to get swirls on that one.
Yeah. You got any wiggle on it?
That card specifically, I'm firm on, honestly. Like if you wanted $10 off, that's fair, but yeah, I'm not excited to move that one.
I understand.
Yeah, but I mean, everything's for sale, of course.
Yes. What if I did 400 cash?
400. What I have it at 420.
420.
Just because I said 10, give me another 10. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
it?
That's fair. It's a fair offer.
Shake on it.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Could I look at this Flareon? Prismatic Evolutions. Thank you. I guess I'll look at the Jolteon too, if that's okay. Thank you.
Honestly, I don't know. If you see something like the case that you'd want to trade for,
Do you have any wiggle room if I bought the pair?
how much are you thinking?
130, 140, 270,
280?
280. Yeah, why not? I'll take them. Grail acquired from Brent for $400. The Tyranitar from Expedition. It's the Hollow. It's my favorite Pokemon. I honestly can't remember if I already own it, but if I do own it, I'm positive this one's in better condition than mine, so either way, it's going in the collection. And then the Prismatic Evolutions. This is my favorite set to open with my kids. My daughter pulled the Sunbreon Special Illustration Rare from this set. So in the back of my head, I was like, it would be pretty cool to get all the SIRs from Prismatic. And they gave me a deal, $280 for the pair. They're worth about $310 to $320, so pretty happy to get the deal. And they're really clean looking. So some nice personal collection purchases going down. One thing that I'm noticing with a card show is you can have one tiny little display case with $100,000 worth of cards, and it's very overwhelming to like scope it out and figure out what's good compared to a video game show where I can kind of just look quickly, gauge pricing, gauge value. I've been doing that for years, so like that's my sweet spot. But here it's like I don't even know where to begin. Like I want vintage, but then there's cool modern, and then there's this cool thing, and that's really expensive. That's sealed, that's mint, that's graded in a different grade. So there's just so many options of cool things that have value, so it's really hard to stay focused. And that's what I'm experiencing right now. I don't even know where to go, where to begin. I'm happy with the few purchases I've made, and I'd like to find more e-readers, but there's really not many e-readers, I'm realizing. The E-Series cards are just hard to find, but I haven't been down here, so we'll see if there's anything else down here. I'm always looking for e-readers.
Okay, I got the Squirtle there.
I see that one, yes.
I have picks here. It's also Yukamori.
Okay.
I have some that I haven't priced. Just
Do you?
It's hard to price vintage, so I have
It really
a
is,
few
man.
ones. If you're interested in those, there's a
I'd be
couple
curious if
reverse
there's-
e-readers here.
Yeah, let me check these.
So
If you have any non-expedition, that would, yeah, that's Aquapolis. Bull pigs. Okay. I mean, I'm definitely interested in these four. I know it might be tough to.
Yeah.
They all look kind of lightly played, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty good.
I'd say, I mean, for that era, you
Yeah,
know, lightly played is
That's
pretty good.
that's my goal. I'm trying to get all the sets in lightly played or better, so it's a tall task to say the least.
Oh yeah.
So he just found 4 e-readers three from Aquapolis, 1 from Skyridge, and those are the sets that I really need a lot, even commons and uncommons. So that could be cool to make a pickup here.
And I'm shopping with my wife, and I just found an energy card. Yeah, gold energy. Listen, there's not a whole lot, of value there, but it's like making an energy cool. I appreciate it a lot. Making energy's cool.
44, so like factoring in their like LP, would you do 40 for the 4 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You can do that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can you get it to 50 with
Yeah,
those?
of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
You good with that? $10 for the pair?
Yeah.
I got a 50.
I just looked up, you can have that too. So $1. Yeah.
I'll look at the Machoke too. I guess before I pay.
Machoke actually is clean.
Yeah, do
For
I-
it being an e-reader, I'm sorry,
The legendary,
collection
yeah.
reverse,
I'll look at that one.
That's relatively good. We were just looking at that one earlier. There's like one spot on the back, but it's like, that being legendary
pretty good.
collection reverse, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I have like a PSA 1 contender Gengar that I sent to
Sick.
PSA.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, it looks real good on the front. Can you get to 40 on that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll hold off here, but yeah, I'll do that.
So 90 total.
I'm at 90, but I got to get to 100 somehow, so.
I got packs over there for $10. Ascended, Prismatic. That might be an easy way to do it.
Yeah, it would. So for $100, Spencer just hooked it up. Prismatic Evolutions pack put us to 100. Got these for Nolan for 10. And then for 90, got 4 new e-readers to go towards my sets, and Machoke for 40. Actually, it was 90 altogether, so all those will be going to complete the hardest sets ever to complete.
Get some cool cards.
Yeah.
You got a pack. There's that. Okay.
I'm gonna open that.
Oh man. You're gonna open that?
Yeah, why not? The top ones are for Nolan.
Okay, that makes sense.
Should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
Matt actually collects shiny energies. Oh, you got some e-readers?
So does Nolan, apparently.
Okay. Oh, nice. You got the legendary choke. Oh, that's a sick card. That's a cool card.
I got gold. What does that mean in Prismatic?
Ooh.
Nice.
That is that is
And the Umbreon.
shockingly inexpensive.
Yeah, my kids are gonna love that card. Jack's gonna be pumped. I'm giving that to Jack. He's gonna be pumped. He's like, Dad, is that a hit? I'm like, yeah, buddy, that's a hit. That is sure a hit. So Nate was just here when we weren't. Brought us a CATRP, which I did buy a CATRP, 151 CATRP.
Oh, nice.
You already had one?
No, I'm saying I bought a card. So now we got a stuffy in that. I've never even seen that. Did you buy this from us or did you bring it?
No, I brought it from here to rip open with you guys.
He brought it to rip.
Yep.
30th anniversary.
Yes,
so we got Phantasmal Flames and Mega Evolution, and he's ripping.
Your Pikachu right there.
Love it.
Let's see.
get something big.
All right. What pack do you want?
We'll go with the hot one right there.
For sure.
Feeling a Charizard.
You want Lucario? All right.
We going same time or one
All
at a time?
same time.
All right, same time.
Yeah, let's get it.
Let's go.
All right.
Not many things more fun than ripping packs with friends. That's the trick, too.
I did one, I think.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right. Should be the energy on top.
Yeah.
All righty. Yeah. All right. Carvana, Yamper.
Let's go.
Haunter.
One more for me.
Wonders patch.
Ready?
Not yet.
Oh. Dang, I mean,
okay.
2 EXs.
2 EXs.
Better than nothing.
Not the best.
Exactly.
You know, I'll take it.
That was
for
fun.
sure. Could you sign my 30-year anniversary Pikachu?
Heck yeah, man. Where do you want me to sign it?
Anywhere you want to.
All right.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you so much.
Thank you. Great to meet you.
With an hour left in the convention, we were feeling great about our time here. But to make it even better, Jonathan came back to try and make some more trades.
I know you offered me 260 on this earlier.
Yep, 260 trade, right? I think that's what I said. So yeah, Jonathan's back. Buster Bros we saw earlier. And then he brought a Gold Star too. PSA 4 Flareon, which I mean, I'm interested. That's a sick card.
Yeah, I wish it was a 10.
Well, me too. That'd be nice. So what do you want to do? You want to maybe trade this too, or what?
I'd be interested in this. I was curious. I know you said 260 on the Buster Bros. I know you have 475 on this. Mm-hmm. Any way you could do 200 cash plus that. $15 difference.
For the Silver Tempest?
For the Silver Tempest, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
That's reasonable.
We'll get that out of the way first, and then we can figure out the Gold Star.
Beautiful. Okay, so I had offered 260 for this. Basically, I'm coming up to 275 on the offer to get it to an additional 200 for the Silver Tempest booster box. Jonathan's taking that one home. Getting a bunch of sealed. Making it happen.
Now I got the Evolving Skies box, Silver Tempest, and Chillin' Rain.
Let's go. Sick. And then we might make something happen for the Gold Star. That's to be determined.
You want to count that as 200?
Sure.
Sadly, we couldn't make the second deal work, but instead, Jonathan proposed a pack battle.
Okay, we're each gonna rip 2 packs. One of Destined Rivals, one of Ascended Heroes. We each provided 2 packs. Winner, whoever gets the best card.
Most expensive card or best card?
Let's do most expensive.
Most expensive,
That's
okay.
easiest.
Okay.
Winner keeps all.
All right.
That sounds like fun. A good way to.
I've had good luck with Ascended recently, so.
Okay. All right. I don't love my
Destin.
chances. Sure, let's go Destin first.
I pulled the Clefairy's SIR last time, so.
That'll work.
Send it to grading.
All right,
What are the
so
pack
starting
tricks on
with
these?
Destin. I think it's just one.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Well.
It's all about what's on the back. Not a good start. Ethan's Typhlosion.
Rough. Okay.
All right.
So
all
pretty
right.
much.
It's all
So
on
far, it's a
Ascendant.
wash.
The stakes are very low right now. All right.
There's not much. There's not much to win so far.
Is it the same trick on these?
I don't know. I normally don't do. Yeah, we'll go. I think it's one.
We'll guess it. Yeah.
One. All right.
All right. You first this
All
time.
right. Rough. All right. You gotta
All right,
redeem it.
here we
'cause
go.
There's nothing left.
Here we go. Last pack. My gosh.
Well,
Jonathan, you can keep the cards.
Oh, you don't want them?
I don't want them.
I'll give them to a kid.
There you go.
Next
Give them
kid
away.
that comes by can have them.
So we ended up giving the cards to Brother Dave's son, but now that the convention is over, it's time to see how we did overall.
Okay, so sales for the day. Brother Dave, do you have any guesses? We all took guesses at the beginning of the video.
I have I'm going to say makes sense to be right around 5K.
5K? Okay.
Is that like a normal guess?
Well, we're about to make another sale, so hold on. Okay, you look at But our sales, we spent about 10 times what we sold. So do you have another guess?
You spent 10 times more than you sold?
Yes.
So 2,000.
So we just did, after another sale, $3,040.
Oh.
Yeah, and that doesn't include, like, that's just cards. That's just cards. That's not games or anything else random. So, yeah, I think we should get Chase's thoughts on how he saw all of this as a whole. Is this something we're going to do again? And I think it was a great buying experience. Maybe that's what we'll come back for.
So here's my thoughts. Should we do this again? The fact that like Sky Guy said, we sold $3,000 and we bought about $30,000. So the buying part was amazing. Without the huge collection that we bought, it would have been a little bit different of a story. We would have spent $3,000 to $5,000, which would have not been a good part of this convention, or at least good enough for where we would want it to be. But the best part of the convention is what I think Nolan liked. If you want to join me, Nolan. connecting with people in our community, right? Like you got to connect with a lot of kids, give away some packs, a grandma that had a $20,000 sealed collection. $22,000 sealed collection. I guess my conclusion is, will CATRP do another card show? If Nolan's there leading it, then yes. What? So you might see us again in the future. Thank you guys for watching. This has been CATRP's first card convention as a vendor, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.